Hey guys, Stephanie reporting in live from social isolation. I hope you guys are all doing well and really do miss coming in and seeing all of you guys' faces every day, but this is what it is. So I wanted to share with you a special type of assignment that you're going to be seeing each week in our class. And it's going to fit in with one of our units that we have yet to cover this year, which is our statistics and probability unit. So these assignments are going to be called What's Going On in This Graph? And they're going to be real world statistics that you guys will have a chance to grapple with and analyze and talk about and get to learn more information about week after week. So let's get started with how you're going to complete these types of assignments. First of all, there will always be a link to the New York Times, which will take you to your What's Going On in This Graph assignment. So here is where this week's link will lead us. And you'll notice that if you scroll down, you will see this graph right here. So every week there will be a new graph, and then just below the graph, there will be some information about it. Your job is to read this information carefully and to answer the questions. Now, something that I want to point out is that at some point in the assignment, it's going to ask you to join the conversation by clicking on the comment button and posting in the box that opens on the right. So I wanted to show you how to do that to clear up any confusions that you may have. In order to find the comment box, you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom of the article until you see a button that says read and then a certain amount of comments. So you click on that button, and then you'll notice it opens up that right-hand side panel with all the comments. So what you need to do is click on the Share Your Thoughts box at the top, and when you do, it's going to prompt you to log in. So make sure that before you start typing anything in, you hit the Continue with Google button. Once you hit the Continue with Google button, it's going to prompt you to log in, and it'll either already have your PSD email in this list, or it'll ask you to type in your PSD email. Either way, go ahead and put it in and hit Enter. And when you do, it'll either prompt you for your password, or it'll just know your password and it'll log you in automatically. And then once it does that, it'll take you back to the What's Going On in This Graph page with the comment box open again on that right-hand side. So from here, now you can actually type in your comments and share your thoughts. And again, you do that just by clicking the Share Your Thoughts button or box. Now you can actually put in your information. So where it says name, you're going to put in your first name and only your last initial. This is for privacy reasons. For location, you want to put in our school, which is Polaris, and then you can shorten Expeditionary Learning School to ELS. So Polaris ELS. Now you can put in your comment in the large box below. And remember, when you go to put in your comment, your goal is to answer the questions that were posed to you in the original article instructions. So make sure you go back and review those carefully before you input your comment into the box. And then when you're done writing your comment, it's always a good idea just to review what you wrote and check it for grammatical errors, because you're publishing this to anybody in the world. And then once you've reviewed your comment, just hit the Submit button. It may take a little while for your comment to appear in the comment section below, and that's just because the moderators are always checking the comments to make sure they're appropriate. Once you're done commenting, there is always going to be more to the assignment. So if you exit the comment box, you'll notice step 2, which was right here, is where it asks you to leave a comment. But if you scroll down, you'll notice that there's more to the assignment. So always scroll down below and make sure that you've done every part of the assignment. Now, something special to note about these assignments is that they are going to occur over the course of several days. So for this particular assignment, though I'm assigning it on Monday, you'll notice in the instructions it says on Wednesday that the American Statistical Association is actually going to go through and further moderate everybody's comments. They're going to basically pick out their top comments and leave you feedback and questions of their own for you, as well as other students may even leave you replies and comments and questions. So your job is to check back on Wednesday. It says here that they're going to facilitate this between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m., but really you could go in anytime on Wednesday after 9 a.m. to look at your comments that you left and see if anybody asked you questions or left you comments, and you can reply back to them. And then the last day to take notice of is that on Fridays that this assignment is posted, the New York Times will reveal more information about the graph at the bottom of the original post. So you're going to want to check back at the beginning of the week for the new what's going on in this graph assignment, and then midway through the week to see all of your comments that you left and if anybody left you comments and for you to reply to them. And then at the end of the week, you'll want to check back to see what more information was given so you can get a better idea of how this graph relates to the real world. If you have questions about this assignment, what to do, how to do it, please leave me a comment in the Google Classroom comment section or send me an email. Either will work just fine. Either way, I hope you guys enjoy getting to dive a little deeper into real world statistics, and can't wait to see what you guys discuss.